This is Thriving with P. Thank y'all for joining me, y'all. Y'all know how I do. Positive vibes. So today we are talking about Chiron and Leo. You know that Leo energy
is for fire.
Alright, Chiron and Leo. Here we go. I have a question. Have you ever felt like you had a really good idea, and the idea, you feel like the idea is so good that it can help so many people, and it can even help yourself? But what if you felt like, although you got this really big idea, and it could help the world, and it could help many people, and it could help yourself, you still find yourself not able to do it, not able to share that idea? This is a tough video for me because when you think of Leo energy, Leo is confident, Leo is bold, Leo is a fire sign, Leo is passionate, Leo is out in the open, Leo shines like the sun. And so it's a hard video for me to make because my Chiron is in Leo, wounded healer. Your Chiron is a part of you that has been abused in some way, neglected in some way, frowned upon in some way, stemming from childhood usually. With my Chiron being in Leo, and with me being a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius loud, Sagittarius bold, Sagittarius fire, my Chiron being in Leo, I got all this fire, I got all this confidence within me, but I'm not confident enough to share it. In my lifetime, I have to learn to be comfortable enough to share all of that. So you can only imagine how hard it must be to even make this video. So having a Chiron in Leo, it's quite interesting because when I'm at home, in the comfort of my home, I'm freely doing my artwork. I'm freely writing. I'm freely being in my own element, which is confident, bold. But then when it comes to sharing all of those beautiful things with the world, I crawl back into my shell because growing up, I was told that something I did creatively wasn't good enough. That sticks with you. So in this lifetime, I am learning to be confident and bold in my creativity. If you know me, you would know that I've always been artistic, very artistic, and most would say multi-talented, things of that nature. And the reality is although I'm multi-talented and although I have all of these gifts, it's so hard for me to share them because rejection is something that the Chiron and Leo fears. It's a big fear. Rejection is a thing. Having a fear of rejection is a thing. Almost debilitating with it being in Leo because Leo is loud. Leo is bold. Leo is confident in his work. Leo is confident in his creativity. Leo is confident in his performances. But it takes me so much to perform. It takes me so much to share my artwork with the world. It takes me so much to share my writings with the world. But I'm beginning to learn more and more about how freeing it is for me to just share it. To just be me. Be my loud, bold, confident self. Share my creativity. Share my words of wisdom. Share my writing. Share my artwork. Because if it touches me, it can touch someone else. Chiron in Leo is like having a gift that you cannot open. A gift that you wanted so bad. And you know what's inside. But you cannot open it. Therefore, you cannot enjoy it. Having a Chiron in Leo is having a brand new car and you cannot drive it. You feel like you cannot drive it. Although you're physically able to, on the inside, you feel like you're not confident enough to drive it, to take care of it. In Leo, it's like opening up an art gallery full of your beautiful artwork. And you don't want to let anyone in to enjoy your beautiful artwork that you were proud of, that you are proud of. Because you can't handle if one person doesn't like it. Because you've been wounded in that area. And you're learning to heal. I'm learning to heal in this life with my gifts. I'm learning to be confident in this life. You know how you see some people and they seem so confident and so comfortable. And you wonder how. People have different paths. Each person has a different path and we have different things to learn. And one thing that I'm learning in this lifetime is how to be confident in my gifts, confident in my work. That's why I am so expressive. It's a part of who I am. It's a part of what I am supposed to grow into. I'm supposed to share these things. But it's so hard when you have a Chiron in Leo. It's so hard. I have this big lion inside of me. Like, seriously. And she wants to come out. She wants to come out. And she's coming out. She's coming out. Because on this channel, we grow. We grow. That's what we do together. She wants to come out and she's coming out. But it's so hard because the creativity that I love so much that comes from me in my artwork, in my writings, and such, although I feel like they are beautiful, as a child, if you're told that those things that you imagine, and you created it, you made it tangible, and you're told that this is not, or that one is better than that one. It's like you have a sibling, and you and your sibling are both very artistic. You are both painters. You both do a painting. But your sibling seems to be a little bit more advanced in the way that they paint and the techniques that they use. And you not so much. You're still learning, right? You and your sibling goes to show your parents your paintings, because what kid doesn't get excited to show mom or dad or whoever their guardian is or friend what they created? That's like one of the most happiest moments a child has. Like, look, mom, look, daddy, look what I did. And so when you and your sibling go to your parents together, y'all are excited to show your artwork. Y'all are excited to share your creativity.
Because creativity is meant to be shared. It's meant to be spread around like seeds so everyone can grow. At least that's what I believe.
So you and your sibling go to your parents all excited. Woo, woo, woo. Daddy, mommy, look. Your parent or your friend says, well, his is better than yours. Or they just ignore yours altogether and focus on his as if your imagination and your creativity wasn't just as important or just as beautiful. Maybe in its own way, maybe on its own time. And you carry that into your adulthood. On your job, you aren't confident. In your artwork, you aren't confident. In your relationship, you aren't confident. And so in this lifetime, you're learning to be that. Older I get and the more I evolve, more I allow myself to be natural in my creativity and sharing it when I feel it. Because that's what I'm here to learn to do. It's so empowering and freeing. Chiron and Leo is pretty tough. It's pretty tough, but I'm tough. Leo is a tough energy. And so I'm learning more and more of how beautiful it is and how needed it is for me to share my gifts. For me to share my gifts anyway. For me to share my gifts anyway. So if you have a Chiron in Leo, I have a Chiron in Leo in the 9th house in Jupiter. So it's a big thing. The more you share your gifts and your creativity with the world, the more things will start opening up for you. The more beautiful you will become, because you will be living in your truth. You will be living in your truth. Everyone is not going to like everything that you do. Everyone is not going to like everything that you say. Everyone is not going to like your imagination and the creativity that comes from that. Period. You can forget about it. Question is, how much do you love it? How much do you like it? I love mine. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. This was a tough video, but I did it. You see how I did that? I did it. You can do it too. Even if your Chiron isn't in Leo, if you're watching this and you're not very confident in your gifts and in your talents and in your skills, you be confident in that. There's always room to grow. So you can always get better. If you don't feel like you're good for even considering that you could be good, period. So be teachable and grow from your insecurity. Don't not put your creativity out there. Your voice deserves to be heard, even if it's in the form of singing, dancing, drawing, writing, painting, doing hair, whatever it is. Your voice deserves to be heard. Leo, Chiron and Leo, everyone, your voice deserves to be heard. This is Thriving with P. Thank y'all for joining me.